What does it really mean to be happy? It's a question we all ask, but the answer isn't as simple as one feeling. In fact, there are many different flavors of happiness, and understanding them can completely change how you build a fulfilling life. Let's explore 8 of them together. First up, we have pleasure, or what psychologists call hedonic happiness. This is the easy one. It's the joy you get from a delicious meal, a funny movie, or just kicking your feet up and relaxing. It feels fantastic, right? A warm slice of pizza on a cold day, the thrill of a new video game, the comfort of a soft blanket. There's absolutely nothing wrong with pleasure. It adds flavor and enjoyment to our days. But here's the catch. It's temporary. It fades. Pleasure is like a snack. It's satisfying in the moment, but you can't build your entire life's diet on it. When challenges hit, pleasure alone won't be enough to carry you through. It's a vital part of the happiness puzzle, but it's just one piece. Next, we have gratification, also known as flow happiness. Have you ever been so absorbed in an activity that time just seemed to melt away? You forget to eat. You forget to check your phone. You forget yourself. That's flow. This isn't happiness you consume. It's happiness you create. Artists feel it when they're deep in a painting. Athletes know it when they're in the zone. Coders, writers, gardeners, musicians, anyone who engages deeply with a challenging task can find this state. It's the satisfaction of using your skills to meet a challenge. Unlike pleasure, which is passive, gratification is active. It requires your full engagement and leaves you with a sense of accomplishment and competence. It's the joy of doing, not just having. The third type is connection or relational happiness. This is the warmth you feel from belonging and being truly understood by others. Think about a conversation where you felt completely seen, a shared laugh that made you feel bonded, or a hug from someone you trust. That's relational happiness. Humans are wired for connection. In fact, many argue that our greatest suffering comes not from physical pain, but from loneliness and disconnection. This happiness isn't found in large crowds or superficial interactions. It's cultivated in the quality of our relationships with friends, family, and partners. It's the feeling that you're part of a tribe, that you matter to someone, and that you're not alone on your journey. Number 4 is achievement or success-based happiness. This is the feeling of pride and satisfaction that comes from reaching a goal. Finishing a tough project at work, running your first 5K, or even just keeping a promise you made to yourself. Every time you accomplish something you set out to do, you build a little more. It proves to you that you are capable and effective. This type of happiness is a powerful motivator. However, it comes with a warning. If achievement becomes your only source of happiness, you risk burnout and anxiety. You can get trapped on a hedonic treadmill where you constantly need a bigger and better achievement to feel good. It's important to celebrate your wins, but don't let your self-worth depend entirely on them. Fifth, we have meaning or purpose-based happiness. This runs deeper than simple pleasure or success. It's the profound sense of fulfillment that comes from contributing to something larger than yourself. This could be raising a family, volunteering for a cause you believe in, creating art that moves people, or advancing knowledge in your field. Pursuing meaning doesn't always feel happy in the conventional sense. It can involve sacrifice, struggle, and discomfort, but it provides an answer to the question, why? It's what makes suffering bearable and gives your life a sense of direction and significance. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, famously wrote that those who had a why to live for could bear almost any how. Meaning is the anchor that holds you steady in the storm. Our sixth type of happiness is inner peace or emotional stability. This isn't the loud excitement of a party. It's the quiet, calm clarity that settles within you. It's the feeling of being okay, even when life isn't perfect. It's contentment. This kind of happiness doesn't come from external circumstances changing. It comes from within. You cultivate it through self-awareness, understanding your emotions without letting them control you. You build it by setting healthy boundaries, practicing acceptance for what you can't change, and learning to soothe your own anxieties. Inner peace is the foundation upon which all other forms of happiness can more securely rest. It's where true, sustainable healing begins. Seventh on our list is growth or the happiness of becoming. This is the satisfaction you get from evolving into a better version of yourself. It's the joy of learning a new skill, overcoming a fear, healing from a past wound, or letting go of a limiting belief. Growth is often uncomfortable. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone and facing your weaknesses. It can feel like stretching a sore muscle. It hurts a little at first, but it ultimately leaves you stronger, more flexibly, and more resilient. The happiness of growth isn't a destination. It's the feeling of being on the right path, moving forward, and expanding your potential as a human being. Finally, we arrive at transcendence, or spiritual happiness. This is the quiet, profound joy of feeling connected to something vast and timeless, to life itself. You might find it while standing in awe of a starry night sky, walking through a silent forest, during deep meditation, or through a connection to your faith. It's the feeling of being a small part of a much larger, magnificent whole. This type of happiness is subtle and often humbling. It's the joy that remains when all the external props of your identity, your job, your achievements, your possessions are stripped away. It connects you to the mystery and wonder of existence. So, what's the secret to a happy life? It's not chasing one single type of happiness. A truly fulfilled life isn't built on just pleasure, or just achievement, or just meaning. It's built on balance. You need pleasure to make life enjoyable day to day. You need connection so you don't feel alone. You need achievement to build confidence. You need growth to keep evolving. You need meaning to make it all worthwhile. And you need inner peace to make the entire journey sustainable. Think of your life like a garden. You need different things to make it thrive. You need sunshine, which is like pleasure. You need good soil, which is your inner peace. You need to pull weeds and plant new seeds, which is growth. And you need a reason to tend to it, which is your meaning. A truly happy life is a balanced life, where you intentionally cultivate all these different types of wealth. So take a moment to reflect. Which types of happiness are abundant in your life right now? And which ones could use a little more attention? The power to create a more balanced, fulfilled life is in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of happiness. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more meaningful life. I'd love to hear in the comments which type of happiness you're focusing on right now. Until next time, take care.